Hello friend, welcome to Marine Engineering Hub. Today I am going to talk about mechanical lubricator. Okay, so first let me tell you how it works. So in mechanical lubricator, the driving is been obtained from the camshaft, okay, which is been driven by the engine. This is the driving unit, and this is the delivering quantity adjusting screw, as you can see here, and this is the pivot point through which we can adjust the delivery quantity. Now as you can see here, this unit is being pushed by the rotating cam. Okay, as it been pushed, it is pushing a plunger spring arrangement which is being attached to a lubricating unit. Basically, whenever it is getting pushed, it is causing the oil which is being sucked to discharge, and when it is returning back to normal position, at that time the oil suction is taking place. So basically, by the movement of this spring loaded plunger, the suction and discharge of the lubricator unit is taking place. Now as you can see here, a ball is provided in the lubricator unit. This is the ball. Okay, so basically this ball is provided to ensure that each of the unit lubricator is functioning correctly. By monitoring the ball movement, we can ensure that each of the lubricator is moving and oil is being delivered. Okay, now this is the adjustment screw is provided so that to ensure to adjust individual unit in case if we find any fault in the lubricator unit or any clogging in the unit, to increase or decrease the amount of lubrication. This can be done by this adjustment screw. Okay, now one more thing I want to tell you, that this is the adjustment delivering quantity adjustment screw which I have shown you here. Okay, basically what we are doing, in there's 2 or 3 slots provided. Okay, so basically in normal position, when the engine is running at full ahead, at that time it is kept in a 9 o'clock position. Now when the engine is running at low load or during the maneuvering, at that time the combustion which is taking place is not proper, and hence the acidic content inside the cylinder is very much. To neutralize that, we need to increase the amount of oil. So by moving the slot from 9 pm to 10, we are actually increasing the amount of lubrication which is being fed inside the liner. So okay, so by moving the slot from 9 to 10, we are increasing the amount of oil. Okay, so by this we are changing the amount of oil lubrication. One more thing I want to tell you, that after the engine is ensured that it is running at full rpm or it is running at full ahead, at that time it is bring back to its normal position, that is at 9 o'clock. Okay, so this is how we need to adjust the feed rate manually. Now one more thing, that when the notice is given, at that time we need to turn the turning gear to ensure the free movement of the engine. At that time the lubrication inside the cylinder is being carried out by pushing the lubricating quill manually. A rod is provided. This rod, or a lever is provided, which is being pushed manually 20 or 30 times whenever the engine is turned on turning gear, so that to ensure that the oil is admitted inside the liner while the rotation of engine. Okay, so this is how the mechanical lubricator work. Now to monitor the rate of lubrication, basically what we are doing, to monitor the rate of lubrication, we are monitoring the amount of time the movement of ball valve is taking place over a period of time, with 30 seconds or 40 seconds, how much time this ball is moving, and accordingly we will calculate the rate of feed rate lubrication. Okay, now this is what the man is doing using a having a stopwatch and monitoring the ball movement count. Okay, now let's see, this is a lubricating quill arrangement. What is the quill? The first question is asked. So lubricating quill is an arrangement which is provided to ensure that the oil which is coming from cylinder oil pump to be arrangement which ensure the oil coming from cylinder oil pump to be entering inside the liner. Now this is the oil coming from cylinder oil pump, and this is a non-interval arrangement, and oil is coming from here and it is getting admitted inside. Like this, various distribution hole injection point is provided from where the oil is been injected, okay, all around the circumference. Depending upon the bore of the cylinder liner, the number of lubricating quill vary. Okay, after the oil is been injected from injection hole, a distribution groove is provided so that to allow the oil flow all over the liner surface. Okay, now one more thing I want to tell you, that in lubrication quill, the oil is provided with a non-return valve, so that the oil can only be admitted and oil cannot be coming from the liner to the lubricating quills. It's a non-return type arrangement. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you here, as you can see here, this is called wet lubricating quill. Why it is called wet lubricating quill? Because the whole lubricating quill, all around the lubricating quill, the water is flowing. Okay, the water is flowing all around the lubricating quill, the same water which is being used for the jacket cooling. Okay, that same water is flowing all around the lubricating quills. So these quills are called wet quills, and this is basically sealed at the end by the sealing agent. Okay, now let's see the another arrangement. Now as you can see, this is the soldier arrangement of the lubricating quill. Here the lubricating quill is sealed inside a sealing tube, and it is not in a direct contact with the water. Okay, so this is called dry lubricating quill arrangement. Okay, and basically this is provided, the oil is coming from the cylinder oil pump and it is getting here inside, and this is the accumulator type arrangement which is provided with a diaphragm and a piston and a spring arrangement. Basically what is we having, the oil is coming from here, it is pushing it. As it is pushing it, the piston, this is a piston. Okay, this piston is getting pushed against the spring, and this non-return valve is been pushed, and the oil is getting admitted to this, and it has been injected inside the liner. Now one more question is asked, that what is the correct position at which time the oil should be injected. So what Soldier engine have implemented, I'm going to tell you. In Soldier engine, lubricant are injected in between the ring pack by using the principle that there is a drop in pressure as the ring passes the injection point. So what Soldier is saying, that whenever the piston ring pack is passing through the lubricating quill, at that time there is a drop in pressure, and at that time Soldier is injecting the oil. Okay, and after that the pressure inside the cylinder keeps the non-return valve closed. Okay, as I have told you. So this is how the lubricating quills and the lubricator, mechanical lubricator, work. If you want to know about the alpha lubricator, please watch my next video. Okay, and thank you friend. Please do like and subscribe. Please subscribe, I am requesting you, because I am making all this video for all of you, and please subscribe so that I get the encouragement. Email credit goes to marinediesel.uk.